Nicole here with the Gadget Repair Expo. I'm going to give a few minutes for people to hop on, and we'll kind of go around the room and let everybody introduce themselves. And we'll get to talking about the expo and everything repair. And we have a special announcement today. The schedule is up for the expo. So I'm going to be posting a link for the full schedule. I cannot wait. Hobby's like, yay, I get to know
Yeah.
sometimes. So, all right, you guys, introduce yourselves.
Javi, you go first. You're more important than me.
Oh, not at all. Never. Well, in case you guys don't know, I'm Javi Guzman with Mr. Phone Doctor, specialize in refurb and pretty much everything else cell phone repair related. We do offer training one-on-one, and we have recently just partnered with the RFA Association. So that is a big kicker for you guys to get involved in, because you guys get some really cool knowledge as far as refurbishing iPhones. So check that out. And we also do sell equipment. So anything you guys need refurb related, let us know. And I'll pass it on to Brian.
Well, thank you, Javi, and it's a pleasure to be working with you through the Repairs First Association. You know, for a lot of people that don't know, the Repairs First Association has been around since late 18, early 19, and we have been blessed to become the largest affiliate association of independent as well as some franchise repair shops in the country. Currently, over 900 locations participate with the RFA, and one of the things we spend a lot of time on, and Javi is being gracious enough to help us with some of this, is that through the Cellbotics platform, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's the largest online training platform. If it's not, it's awfully darn close. I mean, what, 600 or so different
Well, more
training?
now since we
Well, yeah,
partnered with
more
RFA.
now. But
Yeah.
you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of repair videos that there's no need to go spend $1,000 for a micro soldering course. We have that available for members, and we're creating more and more content every day, or well, almost every day. And you know, I'm just blessed to be a part of it. I'm blessed to be able to see it. And you know, the RFA has spawned into the GRE, the Gadget Repair Expo. You know, we launched it April of was it 22 or 23? I lose track. 22.
2021. It's
Was it
been we're on
21,
we're on
22?
the fourth show now,
Yeah,
so
this is the fourth show.
2020.
Going off of current ticket sales, this is going to be the biggest one yet.
Mm-hmm.
If my algorithm is giving me enough indices and estimates correctly, I believe we're going to break north of 1,000 repair shop owners, and this is not even including the vendors and the people in which they bring. So
Mm-hmm.
very much looking forward to it. We got a jam-packed full schedule. Wear your tennis shoes, bring a notebook. You know, we're going to have some very keynote speakers, demos. Nicole can go through all that, but it's literally a network, learn and earn. And yes, I'm saying that because we trademarked it. So network, learn and earn. You know, you're going to network with your peers. You're going to learn with all the courses and classes and stuff that we have going on there. And you know, again, I'm very humbled by all the support, all the people that show up, all the vendors, the sponsors. I mean, these sponsors are spending a lot of money to come to the expo and to be able to shake hands and kiss babies and establish, you know, relationships. So if you've never been to one, this is not like your typical expo. You know, we are going to have a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's really about learning. And you know, there's a micro soldering championship. There's a cell phone repair championship. There's a back back
Right.
glass championship. And we're giving away a lot of money. And there's vendors that'll be giving things away as well to winners. Um, I mean, I think we've estimated right now the estimated giveaways by all the vendors and the RFA should exceed close to $50,000. So, you know,
Wow.
that's why we're putting on these live things to get the word out to people. I know that the last four, whenever I have given a presentation, I try to always ask the people in the room, how many people here have never been to an expo before? And close to half of the people raise their hand, and they're coming back year after
Mhm.
year after year. So if you have a chance, come on out. And again, I'm humbled and I'm blessed to be able to be a part of this. It's definitely bigger than just putting on a show and go meet a vendor. So
Right.
yeah, that's me, and
Mhm.
I'm I got to plug Jeremy Quatersky, Brad Broom, Nicole Russell, Ahmed Abashan, all these people that help us, that spend a lot of time and put these things on. Am I able to announce any special people that are going to be there, Nicole? Am I able to announce that yet?
Yeah, so we have the full schedule up, so you can see
No,
everybody.
the
Yeah.
special people.
Um,
Samsung.
you're throwing me off here.
Samsung
We might not
Yeah,
know.
so we've announced it. We've announced it last
just
week,
did. Oh, we
but
did. Oh, I wasn't on the call. Okay, sorry.
he's
All
like, I don't
right.
watch all the calls. He doesn't watch all the
I
calls. No, yeah. So our schedule is day one. So we've given a little bit more room for people to get registered. We're actually going to be doing, this is a big thing. This is really big. We're going to be doing pre-registration on Wednesday. So you can actually get, if you get in on Wednesday, the show's Thursday and Friday, you can show up and get your ticket, get your badge printed and everything. So then when you come on day one, you can just walk in, show your badge, and go right into the expo hall
Ah,
instead of
Mhm.
standing in line and waiting for your badge to get
perfect.
printed, which we had huge lines last year. I don't know if you
Mhm.
remember.
Yeah, there's a
Oh
video
yeah.
out there showing how long that line was to get in.
It
It's
was,
like, oh
yeah.
man, so that's good that you guys gonna have it one day prior.
Hmm.
And all the vendors, they're you guys can pre-register as well.
Hmm.
Come over on Wednesday. Nicole, I think we have well, on the contract from CHS, he has language in there right now that says 1 o'clock that vendors, but don't please don't come over there at 1 o'clock and expecting to be able to go right on the floor. That's a ballpark estimate. Scott
Oh,
has
this
to
is
be
Wednesday. So Wednesday,
on Wednesday, right when they set
yeah,
up.
is pre-registration is 12 to 5, and
Yep.
we'll be at the registration area, which is outside of the expo hall. Brian will reach out to the vendors with, once you nail down
Yeah,
that time, right? We'll get that.
we'll get that out
Um,
to you guys.
yeah, and so on day one, the demos and speakers both start at 10 a.m. So you can get onto the show, feel free to get your badge printed and get back there, start talking to people, look around, and then you can start going to the demos and speakers. And we're running a lot of demos on both days and at multiple times. So if you miss something, you should be able to watch it the next day or at a different time. And then we have our 3 events. So you do have to register online. I cannot stress this enough. If you want to compete to be the micro soldering champion, the backlash champion, you have to go online and register before the event. The screen replacement championship is, oh, that just popped up, is
I did
actually,
that.
oh, you did that. Okay. I was like,
I
how
did
did you,
that.
is actually on site. So it's $5. You go to the booth, pay $5, you compete. Who ends up being the 2 fastest will go compete in the octagon together. So the schedule is up, guys. Go check it out. Go check it out.
On this platform, I'm not able to see your name, so just send me an email, Brian at repairsfirst.org or Brian at gadgetrepairexpo.com, and I'll help you out with some tickets, no problem. Oops, I brought it back. Sorry.
It's like, I removed that, Brian. What are you doing?
No.
So I want to touch on a little bit more, Javi, the partnership that you have
Right.
established with RFA
Mm-hmm.
to give RFA members some content. We love that. This is going to be great for RFA members to learn how to refurb, and then but there's going to be other training that they can also go to you to. So this is a great time for them to learn your training style, learn about all the equipment, supplies, but then they can go further with it because,
Exactly.
we're giving them a starting point and a way to get to know you and learning from you. And then they can go off and you have a ton of offerings to be able to help people go way far with
Oh,
refurb, right?
definitely. And the good thing about it too is, I mean, just for one low cost of just by joining the RFA members, you're going to have access to it. So I know there's a lot of individuals out there that are worried about, the hefty costs to learn how to refurbish. But, by us partnering with the RFA, what is it, like $69 a month? I mean, you can
Yes.
give it a try. And if it's not something for you, I mean, they have other courses in there as well that you may stick to and you might like and enjoy better. So, for that price point, I think it's amazing, and it's a must for everyone to get out there and learn, especially if you're in the repair industry. I mean, they're going to show you how to work on every device that's pretty much out there. So, and they're always coming up with new content. So all the newer devices, Surface tablets, I believe, is one in the pipeline.
Yeah.
So it's just, sky's the limit, especially if you're new to repair. There's a lot of things that you can learn, and you can learn it with the RFA just by being a member.
Yeah, and the great thing is, Javi, is that we work with experts like you. So it's not like Nicole and Brian and Jeremy and Brad are sitting here recording repair content. We're going to experts in your specific field, and we're saying, hey, you can do this content for us. Let's negotiate this. Let's get this for the RFA members, right? And so I think sometimes people don't understand that. They think that the RFA is just the founders and their brains, but the way the RFA works, which really blew my mind when I was just a member for 3 years before I got brought on the board, is that how they have these tentacles that they kind of reach out and work with all these different experts to bring in all of this content and discounts and benefits and training, and there's a ton coming with ACO too. So like if you are selling ACO or struggling selling ACO or thinking about selling ACO, there is a lot coming out. I mean, we've got the Samsung ISP project we're going to launch at the GRE, which is a project where Samsung is well aware that we're doing this. Wise is well aware that we're doing this, but the RFA is going to have a direct connect at Samsung to be able to help people through the process of getting WISE certified and Samsung ISP certified. And so if they hit any snags and they're an RFA member, all they have to do is reach out to us, and we're going to go straight to the head of the program and say, hey, there's this snag. And we have this whole program that we're going to be launching at the GRE. And that's one of the reasons Samsung and WISE are going there. They're going to talk about the ISP program so shops can understand better why would you even want to have original parts from Samsung, and how do you go about it? And then there'll be information there about how to get help, just help as being an RFA member. It's not an extra cost. You're just a member, and then you get assistance through that whole process. So the RFA is always just, the meetings that we have blow my mind, because we sit and talk about the industry, and we talk about shops, and we say, what is the shop going through? What are the feedback we're getting from, people think, I don't know if people know that we do that, but it's really exciting. And then that's where the GRE came in, and this industry needed an expo. We didn't have an expo that focused on retail repair shops, mobile repair technicians. And this show does that. And you can see by the speaker lineup, these are not people that are just talking about something that doesn't apply to you. The demo lineups, drone repair. Do you want to add drone repair to your business? TV repair. I know people think, yeah, we can't do TVs, but drones, I feel like I know shops that do drones, and they make a lot of money off of it.
Yeah.
They record themselves. Yeah. Who is it?
Drones are expensive.
Yeah. And I know shops that record themselves, and they put it on YouTube, and then they get business from YouTube, because it's so hard to find a repair technician that can work on drones. So we're going to have a drone repair demo there.
That's really cool. And
TV, refurb, micro soldering.
Yeah, and TV.
So
I know
you can't go wrong.
I saw a refurb from the last show or not a refurb, but a TV repair that they did, and I was surprised at how simple and everything that they were designed. I mean, it was probably a couple little, I don't know, little modules stuck in there, and then they just basically swapped them out. I was like, I think for higher end TVs, that's something great, because you can definitely buy a simple little part, open it up, and swap it out. So I was pretty amazed to see that demonstration. I'm even more amazed to see the drones, how that's going to work, because those guys are a lot smaller than the TVs, but it's very interesting to see how they're going to disassemble it and reassemble it all in one. Really, really cool.
Definitely. Brian, do you want to add something, or I was going to say some more speaker names and topics?
No, go ahead. Go ahead and go through the speaker name and topics. Sure.
So we've got Matt with Right to Repair, Darwin with Motorola. He's actually a part of a team that helps design the devices. So he's going to be talking about design for service, like design for repair. Why do they design devices this way? Because when I talked to Darwin initially, before I asked him to be a speaker, one thing that came up in our conversation was a lot of shops just think that manufacturers are sitting around like, ooh, how can we make this hard to fix, right? And that's not really how they look at it. They have
Right.
reasons, and so they're going to actually divulge those reasons why they design things a certain way to help you understand how they're looking at it. Um, also, I think this is really big, and I can't say it enough, and I think people are not hearing me when I'm saying it. He's going to explain how to use the right to repair legislation to access manufacturer's information.
Wow.
Because
That's something that doesn't get talked about enough.
it
Is right
doesn't.
to repair.
And how to
You know,
use it. We hear
yeah.
about it, but
Yeah.
how do we use it as a shop owner? That's what we don't hear about, and that's what Darwin, when I met him, he said, "The saddest thing is that there's all these independent shops that have no idea how to use Right to Repair, but they support it and they give their money to it, but they don't know how to use it to access our information." And I
Wow.
was like, "Can you talk about that at the expo?"
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
please share that information. We all gotta learn how to use that as an advantage.
Right. Let's see what else we got here.
Oh, Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed is going to be doing a 2-hour sales training on day 2. Like
And
he says, for the winners, because it's 8
if
a.m. to 10 a.m.
you guys have seen, or if you haven't seen Ahmed's passion for the industry, um, I sit through a large portion of his presentation, and it re-energizes me. And I'm, I I get value out of it, and I do a lot of sales courses, and I teach a lot of sales classes, and I get value out of it as well. So if that tells you anything, sometimes people just need a little motivation to have a
Mm.
refocus. And we've had people that have come to the show and have gone to a few of the classes and met some vendors and gotten re-energized and gone back to their shop and double or tripled their profits in 2 to 3 months by implementing these best practices that is going to be shared with you. Um, so it's even if you have to close your shop down for a couple days, you
Mhm.
will get more value out of that than what you would have made in those 2 days. We have people coming in from, oh, well, I can
Yeah,
announce this.
Honduras.
The RFA has launched in Ireland, and we have a group of people from Ireland coming to the Gadget Repair Expo. That's how broad this is getting.
Wow.
And Holland, Ireland,
Honduras,
Honduras, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
right here.
So it's gone crazy, not crazy, but I almost said something else. But it's we're becoming worldwide known, and so that's a great thing. So it's the value. Even if you're doing a $1.5 million a year location and you're profiting $100,000 a month, you're putting, but I don't know I'm just making up numbers. You will still learn something by coming to it, even
Yeah.
if it's a relationship that you foster. Um, Even if it's a vendor that you had a good relationship and now you have a better one with.
Mhm.
Tony Baker, who comes on these calls a lot, loves the fact that even his current customers will come up and speak to him and he'll develop an even stronger relationship.
Right.
I mean, this is a relationship business
Mhm.
industry, and I onboard, oh, I don't know, 3 to 5 new members a day on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So, I mean, and everyone that I talk to would, they'll ask me if I know of someone that does X or does Y. And because of these expos, because of the networking, the industry is huge, but it's
Mm.
a real small world when you get to meet everybody and you know people. I never would have met Javi. I never would have met Ahmed.
Mhm.
I never would have met, probably Tony if it wasn't for these things. And now we establish, good, long-lasting working relationships.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, Javi, I would have not have known you if it wasn't for
Oh
the
yeah.
expo, because I wouldn't have been looking for YouTubers that wanted to come do demos and stuff.
Yeah, it's opened up a lot of opportunity for everybody. So that's why it's very
Tons.
important. I mean, you got to get out there, and if you're feeling down, your energy isn't there. I mean, that's what these trade shows are for. You got to use them as leverage, because not every day we're in the mood or this and that, but it just helps reignite that spark, that fire to keep you guys going. And once you're in there, you bring that same energy back, and you re-energizate all your other employees and your staff members. So that's one of the big kickers that I get, and it's fun, and the things that you see and you learn. I mean, totally something not to miss out on. So
And
You
not
know
to
what? This year,
mention
oh,
the cell phone repair. Let's talk about the cell phone repair championship real quick. Everybody in this industry knows how to fix a phone. Okay. How would you like to have your entire trip paid for by
mhm.
winning the cell phone repair championship? Nicole, do you know how much the prize money's gotten up to now? Is it over
so
a thousand?
at minimum, every championship is at minimum $1,000 cash, going upwards from
Nice.
there. And we have everything from more cash to credits from vendors for their websites.
Yep.
And to add here, you can win all three. So if you're
That's
someone
right.
that wants to do the screen replacement, micro soldering, and the back glass replacement championship, you want to do all three? Yes, you can compete in all three and win all three. So
Wow.
you could potentially walk out of there with thousands of dollars in cash and gift cards to vendor websites. And some of them, these are not small amounts. I mean, some of these vendors are giving large credits to their website.
Large.
Yeah. Tools. We've got some
And
announcements coming
tools.
out that we can't
Yeah. Can't say it right
next
now, but
week. I think possibly we'll be able
yeah.
to, but we have to wait. But there's something big that's going to be given away to a winner.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be wow. You're going to be like, what? I'm
Damn.
competing.
Well, I guess it's conflict of interest for me. I can't participate. No, I was kidding.
Well,
And not well, yeah, well, yeah, you
you're
can
not
just
doing a competition. You're only doing a demo.
No, I know, but
But do you want to do
I'm gonna be
backlash?
too busy with our booth and everything. So,
Right, right.
the booth space alone, trying to man the booth, get everyone in there and
Oh
demonstrating
yeah.
at the booth, it gets pretty overwhelming. So,
Yeah, yeah. I remember your booth was packed last year. Then also we have a company called the Lease Pros. Because remember, we're focused on helping retail repair shops and mobile repair technicians. And so one of the
mhm.
speakers is called the Lease Pros. They help people who are in leases in retail get out of them, find loopholes in the lease, negotiate better leases before they even get into them. And so they're going to come out and actually break down how to find pitfalls in a lease prior to signing it. So how to actually understand a lease when you're signing it. So if you're someone that maybe only has one location, you're looking to doing more, or you don't have much experience with leases in general, this will be a great speaking session for you.
Mhm.
And then we've got, of course, Glacier. They're going to talk about how to be R2 as a retail shop and what does that even mean for you? Why would you even want to do that? Yeah, and so we just have tons of just amazing speakers. Chris, Savannah Eye Doctor is going to be a speaker. So we've even brought some shop owners up to share their best practices. He's going to be
Charles.
talking about content creation and automation. And then we've got Jace, who's going to be speaking. He's going to be talking about store flipping. So how he buys rundown shops and turns them and makes them profitable. So he's going to break that down. So
Yeah.
there's a lot. We've got 5 more minutes, guys. So I don't know what else you want to talk about or
I
cover.
want to plug Charles Davis. He's going to be
Yeah, he's
talking.
gonna be there too.
I don't remember his top. I'm sorry, you got the topic written down.
It's on this. Let me get the
It's on the
schedule
schedule. Okay,
down. It
but
is.
Charles,
Yeah, I didn't go over day 2. It's securing funding and diversifying revenue streams.
yeah,
We also have Ray with Repair Spots, George with Blanco, Bob LaFawn, Corey with Repair Lift, Tony Baker with GSM. That's day 2. Day 1, we've still got more people I haven't mentioned. So Jared
oh
with
yeah,
Oppo, Robert Yap with Gen Mobile, Sean Cleland with B Stock, Ansar with Repair Desk. So Wise and Samsung. So all these people are going to be there speaking. Again, the schedule is online. Okay,
awesome.
it is online. So go on there and get it. Um, and get your ticket. So the link is
Yep.
below.
If you're an RFA member, please send me an email. Tell me you need a ticket, and I'll hook you up. No problem at all. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Reboot? I'm just going to reply back to a comment or a message.
Yeah, go ahead.
And our business is actually recovering well. We're planning our grand opening next month after the fire. And just drop me your address, man. I'll send you a hat. I don't mind sending it out. Just message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll send you a hat. I got some extra ones left over, so be more
That
than
is so great to hear that you're going to be opening soon. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, it was like we took like 4 months off, October or early November 1st through till now, so that's about 4 months. Yeah, it took a while to get
I don't
everything.
know how many shops have experienced major loss. I know that I had a break in at a shop one time and lost a ton of money. I know you had a fire. How does
Yeah.
that feel? I mean,
It's honestly, when it hit me, it was kind of surreal. I was just like, I was trying to stay positive with it, but as time went on and we weren't working, it just kind of got like, like what's going on? That's when it really hit, like after a few days. And the not working was kind of, depressing because I'm a go-getter and I like to get things done. And when I wasn't working, I was like, well, what do I do? Luckily, I was able to qualify for my low voltage license. So I got qualified in that. So we're going to be adding another branch of services into our business, which is going to be smart home and security systems for commercial and residential and pretty much anywhere here in town. So that we're looking forward to. We'll be launching that next month as well with the grand opening. Yeah, but yeah, everything was total loss. We lost everything. So
how did it go? Just we've got a couple of minutes. Replacing and talking to customers about anything that you had to replace of theirs. I feel like that was the hardest part for me when I lost my customers' devices. How did you handle it?
It was, what, but the good thing is a lot of our customers, they were cool about it, oh, it's totally understandable. Like they were more worried about casualties that may have happened, in the building versus their device, which is great. That's the way human nature is, and it should be. So, we're basically just paying them out on their devices. Insurance was luckily able to cover it, so we just buy them whatever face value the device was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to throw it a little bit of a segue. Quick shout out, Desmond. Thank you very much for getting your ticket. Appreciate you. Eddie, Christine, Rosa. Eddie, you got 2 tickets. Thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate the support. We look forward to seeing you at the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Come and meet everybody. Walk up to me and talk to me. Walk up to Javi and talk to him. He loves taking pictures and talking to people. And I know you love meeting your followers on YouTube, Javi. I know that you really enjoy, interacting with them in person. So don't be afraid just to walk up to you and be like, Javi, I'm on your channel. Hi.
Yeah, come say hi, guys. I always love to meet everyone out there that supports me, and any information or knowledge that I can share with you all to help you in your business or personal, whatever. I have quite a bit of experience with stuff, so I'm always more than happy to share whatever I can to make, your business or whatever it is run smoother or work better.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we're going to see everybody at the expo. Get your ticket. Javi, I'm so glad to hear you're going to be open. We want to support you, and I'm just glad to see everything's going good for you. Yeah. So any last words?
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, hotels, really super quick. Yeah. That block is almost sold out. I have seen what the prices are going to go up to, and oh my gosh,
you don't want to pay that.
Get your rooms ASAP. If you haven't already booked them, get your rooms. They're going up almost, from what I've been told and from what I'm seeing, about $100 a night. So get the room block. Go to the GadgetRepairExpo.com accommodations. Thank you, Javi, for putting that up. Get there, get your room. 50 some bucks for the Thursday night and like 129 for the second night. So I know it's 2 months away, but that block is almost gone. So,
and you want to stay both days.
Yeah,
do not just do day one. Day one and day two are both jam-packed. We couldn't help it. We have so much to offer. And Jessa with iPad Rehab is going to be there talking about data recovery and how to implement that. She's going to be spending an hour breaking down how you can actually bring that into your repair business. So stay for the full 2 days, because just plan for that. So
absolutely.
All right. Absolutely. Well, See you guys on the next live. Javi, we'll talk soon
Awesome.
because we're going to be launching the Javi refurb
Refurb
course
for
through
iPhones.
RFA soon.
Yep. We'll be out there.
Okay.
See you guys. Cheers.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody. Take care.